There's a par 4 measuring 469 yards from the back tee. It plays slightly downhill, so a strong drive here will set up even just a short iron approach. However, there's a huge waste area to the right, so accuracy off the tee is required. The smart option here is to lay back with the 3-metal and give yourself a full shot in, and also take one club less into this green as it will release down the slope. Well played, mate. Always nice to have a birdie putt. That was a gallant attempt. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. So no movement there. He stays at even with the card.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
The third hole at TPC Summerlin is a very strong par 4 measuring 492 yards. There's a huge ravine that works right up through the middle of this. It requires a very strong drive up the right half to go at this green in 2. There is a big fairway to the left if you want to tuck over and get up and down for your par that way. Lovely effort that. And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
He's looking at perhaps 175, I'd say. They're going with a bit more club here. Let's see if it was the right call.
Not a bad approach, that one. Not quite inside the birdie range, but you never know. Hole a long one. Still counts. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
This is downhill. Can't be too bold.
Was that a good line? Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole. That putt went a bit long there. Putting now for a bogey. Ooh. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one. That gets the job done. Currently at 2 over par.
And moving down the leaderboard as well.
The fourth at TPC Summerlin is a pretty straightaway par 4 measuring 450 yards from the back tees. The fairway bunkers down the left and right are to be avoided. Really, not much to this hole, just be accurate on approach. Well, this should find the short grass. A sensational shot and a chance for a birdie here on the 4th. And this putt is to move into the top 5.
Surely it's going to.
Ooh, nice putt to make for a birdie.
That is a huge sigh of relief there, Luke. Finally gets one to go.
Trailing by 4 strokes. The 5th at TPC Summerlin is a par 3 measuring 197 yards. Depending on where they put the tees on this hole ensures the type of club you need to get at it. If you're going at it, make sure you avoid that bunker that's short and right. Yeah, nicely played.
That would be back-to-back birdies for this player.
Let's move one step closer to the lead here. This putt for a share of 4th. Oh, just missed. This putt was about 8 feet.
Well, if he holds this, he's going to apply some serious pressure to Tony Finau. Finau will be saying, hey now.
That's a great play at a great time because they've not only moved up the leaderboard, they've now moved 1 shot in front of their rival. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. The 6th at TPC Summerlin is a snaking par 4, playing 430 yards. There's a big waste area up to the left-hand side that needs to be avoided. If you can position your drive on the right half of this fairway, it gives you the best shot up the hill to a green that is not protected by any bunkers. Henny, what's the player facing here?
Yeah, he's got around 125 here.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. That was a beauty. And this putt to move into a tie for third. And down it goes. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. The seventh at TPC Summerlin is a short par 4 measuring just 382 yards off the tips. Really, you just want to avoid the trees on the left-hand side because that will prevent you getting at the green, which is well guarded by bunkers and trees. Lay up, short right, a nice little wedge in here, and try and make a birdie. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Setting up this shot with the wind in their face.
Good sounding strike, that one.
Well, usually Tony Finau is the tall order, but after that shot, I think beating it and getting inside it is the new tall order. What an approach.
Gets that one to go down, and that's back-to-back birdies. And with it, he moves to 1 under par. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. The 8th at TPC Summerlin is a big par 3 playing 239 from the tips. A well-struck shot will avoid the gully here, but anything to the left half can roll off the green. The bunker short rider also to be avoided, so you don't make a sloppy bogey. Looks like that one left some meat on the bone, Beamer. Well, this will be a good putt to hole and a chance for second place. Ooh, right by the hole. Putting for a par here. Yeah, well holed. Let's move on to the next. Our current leader is up by 3 shots. The 9th at TPC Summerlin is a par 5 measuring over 563 yards. Really, the main aim here is to just avoid that bunker off the left of the tee. Then, if safely in the fairway, you can get after this green. A strong shot will play to the left half of this green and feed down to any hole location. A birdie chance, no doubt. Good shot there, Beamer. Rich, I know you love being here in Vegas, perhaps for different reasons than watching the golf tournament, but while we're here at the tournament, tell me a bit more about Shriners' impact on the game and this entire region.
Luke, I fail to see what you mean by that. I think Vegas is a very nice, wholesome city that I do enjoy coming to visit. But the golf course is fantastic. It's held at TPC Summerlin every single year, and it used to be the venue where they had the last round, but now every round is here. And I think the players enjoy that. I think they like being at the same golf course each and every day. They get a feel for it, and I think that's why the scores historically year in and year out are so much lower than they were in the past. I think it's a really good opportunity to go out there and make a ton of birdies, but that's not the easiest thing to do, is it? Getting comfortable making 7, 8, 9 birdies around. Some players don't have that comfort zone. And so I'm always interested to see the players that get into that zone each and every day and are making that many birdies to see if they can sustain it for 4 straight days.
Handy effort, that one. From about 100 yards. Just 2 shots behind. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. Well, that's well played and sets up a good birdie look here at the 10th. Chance to get 1 under the card with this putt.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
It's tracking. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Oh, Rich, is there anything more disappointing setting up what you'd think is a makeable birdie putt, but unfortunately not able to convert? Placement off the tee is required at the TPC Summerlin 11th hole. Par 4, measuring 448 yards. The big bunker down the right side is to be avoided at all costs. And there's also a little tree there which might affect any line of sight approach to this green. Around 110 yards to go. 3 strokes off the lead. Outstanding approach shot. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. He's currently in the 2nd position.
Managing to chase down the leaders, closing that gap. Gotta like it.
The 12th here at Summerlin is another short par 4. 442 yards off the tips, but plays slightly downhill and leaves just a short iron approach. The only real danger here is the big body of water that starts around 150 yards short and goes right up past the green. That's a good-looking shot there. Playing from 110 yards out. He's 2 shots back. Choosing the 9-iron here. That's disappointing.
Missing it short there. They will definitely be upset.
No green in red, but a chance to save their par. Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade.
Nicely done. Great chip.
Oh, that's worth a replay. Let's take another look.
Great feel, great judge, great speed. Yeah, I like this.
Some lovely momentum for this player, moving up the leaderboard. The 13th at TPC Summerlin is a monster par 5, measuring over 600 yards from the back tees. The big hitters with a tail breeze can cover that bunker on the left-hand side. But if you want to lay up, make sure you've given yourself the right number, because there's a lot to this green and plenty of ways to 3-putt it. Be careful on approach. Already with a couple of wins under their belt. Well, that's showcasing their power there, Rich.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
Okay, steady now. Putting for birdie. Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today. And with that, he'll move to 3 under par. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. The 14th at TPC Summerlin is a straightaway par 3, playing 168 yards. The green slopes right to left, so make sure you've got the right length of club so you're not left with a long putt. Yeah, give yourself a pat on the back. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Yeah, he's got just over 16 feet here.
Just didn't drop. It's just about 3 feet away. And down it goes. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. The 15th at TPC Summerlin is a great short par 4. In fact, a lot will try and drive it in the tournament. If you want to lay it back, you've got around about 115 yards uphill to a green where you can't see those back hole locations. However, a good aggressive play here must avoid the pot bunkers around the greens or the big waste area to the left. A chance to make a birdie here or even an eagle. That's some good golf right there. And this putt will take them to 5 under par.
They can open up their wings after this if it goes in. This one, guys, for eagle.
Ouch, that hurts. Oh, these are big momentum putts. Let's make this one from 9 feet. That was a gallant attempt. A par putt awaits. And now at 3 under, with those finishing holes remaining, could take it deep here.
And just a very narrow margin of a lead out there. Let's see if they can calm their nerves and get this done.
The 16th at TPC Summerlin is another one of those great scoring holes en route to the finish. A par 5 playing 560 yards. A well-struck drive up the right half here gives you a chance to get at this green in 2. If you are going for the green, make sure you got enough club, because that huge penalty area in front of it will ruin any score. Be careful going through the green here as well, because getting down from over the back is not that easy. Opting for the 5-wood. This one might need to set. Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
Using the big muscles to get it home in 2 there.
Oh, that's frustrating. Well, good chance to take it even deeper here. This putt's for 4 under. Ooh. And that should secure the par on this one. Oh, that just kills you. 3 putting for par. Leading by a shot after that hole.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on?
The 17th at TPC Summerlin is a downhill par 3 measuring just under 200 yards from the tips. The green shapes hard right to left towards that water hazard. Make sure you're clever at shaping your ball, or don't take on any hole location that's tucked in near to the water.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard. Ooh, right by the hole. Just 3 feet to the cup.
This is looking solid, what they wanted.
Currently in first position. The 18th at TPC Summerlin is a 444-yard par 4 with a big body of water just beyond the gullies, which you've got to drive. Make sure you avoid those bunkers on the right side to give you a good iron into this green. Great shot. And this shot from about 150 yards out. He leads the field by a stroke. Needs this one to kick right. Well, you can see why he's leading. That was a shot of high caliber.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
It's all come down to this. A putt for the title. Well, at the start of the week, there are a lot of people lining up wanting the win here in Vegas. But this is the player who's come up trumps. Look at your Shriners Children's Open winner.
And nobody on the PGA Tour will be shining quite as brightly as this player the rest of the evening here in Las Vegas.
And wow, what a rivalry that was. Let's recap some of the results. But it's a big thank you to Henny Koyak for bringing the magic on the ground today. What about what we saw, Henny?
Oh, Luke, I've seen some things that I'll never forget, both good and bad, but I had an absolute blast doing it. It was brilliant to watch. Those rivalries, I mean, wow. The pleasure was all mine.
On behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in, and see you next time. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Champions Invitational. Today's coverage is about to start. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hey Luke and Rich, I'm looking forward to treading the fairways again with these two because they were absolute fire the first time round, and I have a feeling that after their exchanges on social media, it'll be even more spicy out here.
Yeah, big rivalry this one. Xander Schauffele, one of the most formidable opponents in the game.
All right, we're going with an extra club here.
Outstanding shot, high quality.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
He's currently tied for first. Welcome to the tee at this par 5 hole. Looks like they put a good swing on that one. That should find the short stuff. 3 wins already this season. Getting ready to play their third. Oh, almost went in. Yeah, that one will play. This one just outside 7 feet to the hole.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
Well hold. Let's move on. Currently 1 under for the event. Time to take a look at what this par 4 might be in order. Not bad. Time for the second shot into the third. Seemed to lose the handle on that shot.
Oh, a little shorty Baker on that action there.
Boy, Rich, that was a big-time save, that one.
Out of the rough, into the hole. Thank you very much.
And let's have another look at that one.
Well, Luke, I think he's found his distance.
And after that hole, he's now alone at the top of the leaderboard. Here we are at Echo Park Golf Club, the 4th hole, and it's a big brute of a par 4.
Off the tee, your eyes look down the left-hand side and see 2 massive bunkers and obviously the water. So anything right of that is just fine. If you find the fairway, second shot is downhill just a little bit to a long, narrow green that has got bunkers down the right-hand side. Distance control with that second shot is absolutely imperative if they want to have a good look at birdie.
And he's down there.
Setting up from about 130 yards out.
Well, that's well played, and a great birdie opportunity coming up here at the 4th. 3 feet to go here to the hole.
Little birdie look in here.
And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. And now stepping onto this par 3 hole. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron.
Wow, they really put on a show with that approach shot, and their rival, Xander Schauffele, appears to be taking notice as well.
This is a par putt. In the end, that will be a disappointing par after such a great approach shot. And after that hole, leading Alex Noren by 2 strokes.
Oh, just absolutely abused the golf ball there with that shot.
Time for the second shot here at the 6th. All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. Oh, I thought that one was going in. And this putt coming up for his par.
Better than most.
I like that kind of fight. That shows resilience.
In trouble off the tee in that fairway bunker with that putt, saves the par. Well done.
And after that hole, you've built a 2-shot buffer over Alex Noren. Deep into the front 9. Here we are at the 7th hole. That was wonderfully done. Yeah, good aggressive play and almost rewarded by finding the green.
What a sensational play on this par 5 there, Luke.
Oh, yeah. What a shot that was.
How about that, Luke?